Hey everybody, well the Jets host the Vikings on Sunday, and Kirk Cousins coming to MetLife Stadium in another team's uniform, of course, and not in as the Jets' high-priced quarterback. Of course, they wanted him in free agency and all that. You know the whole story by now. But the big question here for the Jets is they have an ailing secondary, and will they be ready to handle what the Vikings are going to be throwing at them on Sunday? Not only Cousins, who is 10th in the NFL right now in quarterback rating and is having a pretty sharp year so far, but Adam Thielen, the Vikings' fantastic receiver, leads the NFL with 58 catches, also leads the league 712 yards, 4 touchdowns. He's having a fantastic year. I mean, last year was the best year of his career, and this guy had 91, 1276, and 4 in terms of catches, yards, and touchdowns, and on pace to shatter those numbers, of course, and on pace to set some records in the NFL. It's still very, very early, 6 games in, but he's going to be a significant test for the Jets, as is Cousins. As we said, he's having a pretty sharp year, especially, these guys would be tests for the Jets even if they were at full strength, but especially they'll be enormous tests for a team that has an ailing secondary. Buster Screen might miss his 2nd straight game with a concussion. Trumaine Johnson dealing with a strained calf, or quad rather. That has sidelined him for 2 games now. So these are concerns. These are significant concerns for the Jets. And Marcus May now has a broken thumb. So he's going to be out a few weeks, and the Jets will have to turn to Doug Middleton or Terrence Brooks there in the secondary to play alongside Jamal Adams at the safety position. So the Jets could be looking at a very much of a patchwork secondary on Sunday against the Vikings and Cousins and Thielen. And that might not bode too well for them in this game. It's hard to imagine a secondary with Morris Claiborne as the #1 cornerback, even though he's played well. Darryl Roberts is the other outside corner. Perry Nickerson, the rookie, in the slot. And then a backup safety, be it Middleton, who's dealing with a hamstring injury of his own, or Brooks next to Adams. It's hard to imagine that group thriving against Kirk Cousins and Adam Thielen and the Vikings. So this could be a game the Jets could have to win and shoot out. Their offense could have to carry them. A lot of talk, of course, about how strong the Vikings defense was entering this season and their reputation, but this is the game where the Vikings passing attack, considering the Jets' shortcomings injury-wise in their secondary, should really scare the Jets. This is a significant challenge for a secondary that's going to have to patch things together, and a significant challenge for Todd Bowles, himself a former secondary coach, as he figures out how to stop Cousins and stop Thielen.